Now, as you guys may or may not know, there are a legendary group of YouTubers that formed the Sidemen, and they span very far back in time. And today we're going to learn a little more about them. Is everyone excited?
I'm very excited.
We're also going to be fact-checking. Let's see what we get.
I reckon there's going to be loads wrong here.
Yeah,
that's my
100%.
prediction.
You think?
100%.
Yeah.
Let's see.
On the 19th of October 2013, a group of 7 legends came together to create a project that would be of
bloody
historical
legends.
significance on the YouTube platform.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the first challenge
me.
on the Sidemen channel.
In the beginning, the project had no
Mate.
following, it had no notoriety, and the name represented nothing but a GTA Online group created by a few small YouTubers.
Yeah, why they gotta emphasize small?
However, the potential for the group was unbounded. They had nothing, but they could become anything that they could dream of.
30 years on the planet.
And what happens when you combine the skills and intelligence of 7 creators, each of which already at the absolute peak of their field? You get a YouTube group known as the Sidemen.
Alright, this guy's kind of gassing us
Yeah,
up.
bro, come on, talk to me.
I'm hearing underlying. Bro, he said you peaked already.
No, he said at their peak, but we went higher.
The Ultimate Sidemen would end up becoming a group consisting of 7 members.
Here we go.
KSI, Vicstar123, Miniminter, Rhodasaur, Bazinga, Tobe and Zerka.
Yo,
But in
I
the
rate the
beginning,
fact that he
early
said names right.
2013, the name Sidemen represented very little on the
this video.
YouTube platform, and each creator was
This was
simply
kind of
doing
peak
their
looking
own
back
thing
there. I
with
don't know why.
individual channels of substantial size.
That
However,
was,
the
just an
creators
advert.
were
That was when we had to have the talk about pranks.
Yeah.
Like, we had to like draw up the rules.
No,
for
we
pranks
already
on
had this
people.
talk. We already had this talk, but Toby and Harry didn't live there, so they just came in and went, fuck it.
True.
Certainly
you were
already knew each
dripping
other.
back in.
KSI and Miniminter had both attended the same school.
Dripping.
I look, I'm so proud of where he's come to. Look at that picture, bro. Look at that picture.
And Simon, bro, look at his. Oh god.
Simon, you know, not so much.
Wow. Wow, thanks, bro.
You can still pull that off, don't worry.
Past, while Zerka and Tobe
You actually haven't
also
aged,
attended the
Simon,
same
it's
school,
crazy.
leading to.
I mean,
this
neither's
scenario.
Toby. Look at that one too.
And we went to school together.
Yeah.
Me and this guy went to school together.
The other 3 members that would eventually join the Sidemen, Bazinga, Rhodasaur, and Vicstar, had met the other 4 creators in the past through YouTube and other scenarios. And considering each of these individuals already had their own personal YouTube channel, they would begin to make videos and play games together, such as GTA 5.
This is our content.
Let me kill him.
This is our content.
And with uploads such as GTA 5 online group fun with Zerka, Toby, KSI, and Bazinga, we can see the skeleton of a
What
YouTube
tile?
group beginning to form.
Do this.
These collaboration videos between
Content.
each member would lead up to the release of GTA Cruise in October 2013, at which point Ethan, aka Bazinga, would go ahead and create a GTA group under the name The Ultimate Sidemen.
Online dropped, and then I thought.
You know what I've clocked, right?
Go on.
No one these days, you can't make a video and get the details wrong because we've literally made this video.
But I guess just like paraphrase it down. He's added some assets and stuff.
It was a lot. It was a long waffle video, to be fair. So like,
Yeah, but as in like actual details, you know, like
Yeah.
it's all there.
I whacked up the GTA crew where we could all join, called the Ultimate Sidemen.
The point which each member considered to be the official beginning of the group. The word Sidemen describes a person who copies everything his or her friend does and is subordinate to the boss of the group. When the Sidemen group was first created, KSI was the biggest YouTuber of the 7, having around 4 million subscribers. And the name of the group began as a joke that each member was a sideman of KSI, being subordinate and copying him as he was the biggest out of every creator.
Yeah, so we're all making the joke that.
And then the cruise comes out, right?
However, we have to mention, at the time, the Ultimate Sidemen GTA crew was far from the Sidemen YouTube group. They were still just a bunch of individual YouTubers playing games together. Regardless, the group certainly began to build up some YouTube notoriety as the
that would never
Sidemen,
run
moving
now,
into
just
a
a
house
random
together
Our
with
old
same
vlog. Nothing happened in our old vlog.
Nothing at all.
I drop a 4-minute vlog of me like putting on clothes, going to a football pitch, and like jumping on a trampoline for a bit. Like, that was it. It was easy back then. It was so easy.
Good old days.
The Sidemen house.
Yes, this is the house tour. I promise you guys.
Go on,
Also
Vic.
beginning the Sidemen clothing company on the 30th of December 2014. This was all in conjunction with numerous Sidemen group style videos on individual
55
channels, such as the
million.
Crossbar Challenge posted on KSI's personal channel. and the Sidemen patience test posted on Mini Minter's personal channel.
Today they're going to be doing whatever they can to try and stop
You
me
did your one
sitting
straight after
here.
this.
The problem, however, was that the
yeah.
group didn't have its own
Made a
YouTube
mess,
page,
bro.
possibly owing to the difficulty in trying to set up a channel with 7 different creators. However, this would change after KSI witnessed the success of KYR Speedy's gaming group.
Those YouTubers, I forgot what their group is called, but they had like a little group and we were like,
Yo.
oh yeah, we should just do something similar.
And decided that
This
making the
interview
ultimate
he did, by the way,
His chat's utter breeze.
he says so many
Complete
things that are
waffle.
so untrue. We never started it to be like Speedy and that lot, Speedy and the crew.
No, do you know what we did start? We started the Trains group back in the day to copy the crew and the Yogscast, and it flopped.
That was like you, JJ, and Josh and Toby. As
Yeah,
in plus
and
a load of
few
other
others.
And like
yeah,
Neck
yeah.
and Tobias and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ali A, Syndicate. Yeah, we tried it. Team UK. No, it was gonna be Team UK, but they weren't on it, and now they took the L. Feels bad, guys. You should have backed the boys from day dot. You know.
somewhat official YouTube group might not be such a bad idea. After an assumed planning period of around 6 months, the official Sidemen channel would go live on the 16th of May 2016.
Hey guys! And welcome to the Sidemen channel.
The 7
it
creators
for the
involved in the
match?
project had a
I don't
combined
understand.
total of
I've
around
forgotten
30
now.
million
Yeah, it
was.
it was a place to host a charity match.
subscribers at the time, and when combining this figure with a shout out from each individual YouTube channel,
We have created a new channel, ladies and
classic
gentlemen, the
KSI music.
Sidemen.
the initial growth
Top
for the
5 goals of the
Sidemen
week.
was absolutely insane. Within only 3 days, the Sidemen had steamrolled past 1 million subscribers, which at the time also gave it the record for the fastest YouTube channel to ever reach the 7-figure milestone. After 2 weeks, the Sidemen would post their first video,
Ethan's more of a skeleton.
and each upload to follow began to rack up an absolutely insane view
that
count.
video?
Within only 6 months of
That
launching,
video.
the Sidemen
That
had
was our
written their
first
own
video,
book,
wasn't it?
which
Like,
they would
first real
promote
video.
on a tour, launched a football team called Sidemen FC.
I think you've glowed up, you know.
hours into preparing everything except
you.
what happened.
Bro,
in the
I got
match.
a haircut.
have no
I didn't
idea
glow up, I got a
how it's gonna
haircut.
go.
and racked up a whopping 1.8 million subscribers. But while the launch of the Sidemen was one of the strongest in YouTube channel history, perhaps it was a little too strong, as it wouldn't be long before problems would begin to pop up here and there for the members of the Sidemen channel.
Wait,
Was it?
what?
Was
It's gonna
it?
be diss tracks.
It was like getting to a point where we were like, oh, we might have to end this.
No
you know?
point.
That's it, yeah. Just like move on from this whole Sidemen thing.
In August 2017, a little over 1 year after the Sidemen began posting videos together, KSI, the most popular creator, would leave the group. Posting a video on his channel titled I'm Leaving the Sidemen,
Title of the videos, I'm no longer with the Sidemen.
also claiming that his departure was because of Ethan, aka Bazinga.
Mainly because of Ethan. I'd say he was the main reason I'm leaving. Can't stand him.
This claim was backed up by various tweets such as, yeah, I think it's time to move on from the Sidemen. The journey
This is the definition of when JJ gets bored. Like, when JJ gets bored, who fucking knows what's gonna happen?
It's like a ticking time bomb, bro.
been a lot of fun, but it's time to move on to bigger things. Considering KSI was no longer making videos with the group, each of the Sidemen just kind of forgot about the project and it was pushed to the back of everyone's mind.
When I left, during that whole period, like the Sidemen were just like, we were just in limbo.
However, there were some benefits to KSI leaving the group. It provided an opportunity.
That's what I'm saying,
for each
bro.
creator to
He left and everyone was like, right, boys, it's video time. What do you mean?
Bro, we made the most videos in that period.
gain views and
It's sort of
subscribers
it's
off the drama.
accurate-ish. It's
Bazing
not-
would post a diss track
No, do you know? I think he's got it kind of confused because it was after the diss tracks. After the diss tracks, we didn't really do anything like as the Sidemen for quite a while because no one could be asked basically.
Yeah.
And like and it was like we didn't have enough ideas or anything, and like but then it's when we made the Sidemen channel, it gave us like a unified incentive to make the content.
But he's
Because as soon as JJ left, like that started diss track season like the next week.
Yeah,
like,
and
that was like,
but I do remember after diss track season, like we weren't really doing like group Sidemen videos. We did gaming, and that was it.
Yeah, it was when we did the Sidemen show. It was like, okay,
Yeah.
we need to start posting again.
even I'm fucking lost on the timeline here, boys. I don't know. I'm just yeah.
drama aimed at KSI, which has gained 16 million views to
let's
this
hear
day. Meanwhile, KSI also used the drama to gain well over 100 million views across different videos.
Oi! Fatso! What are you saying, bro?
all of which surrounding the topic of him leaving the Sidemen. 3 months into the KSI Sidemen hiatus, he would upload a video titled "Was the Sidemen Beef Fake?", in which he would outline that the whole thing was just a setup in order to gain exposure.
It was fake, motherfucker! You mad, bro? You mad, sis?
Now, while everyone was thankful to hear that the beef was fake and that KSI wasn't actually
The thing
leaving
is, it
Sidemen,
was.
there was still a fundamental problem that remained.
We didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah, it wasn't scripted. It happened, but we were all big brain enough to realize it's not that deep.
Because he literally he did a video saying like, I'm leaving the Sidemen, and we didn't know he was doing it. And then he didn't think
It was
Ethan
like panic
would drop
stations,
it.
like ah!
Yeah, we were like, JJ, what is this? And he was like, oh, it's just a troll, lol. And then he didn't expect Ethan to do a diss track, and then it all just
The
sparked.
creator had gotten out of the habit of regularly creating content for the Sidemen channel
I know,
during the
Dev.
beef,
My
so
guy's
when
got it.
KSI
I know,
announced
it's
that
after
the
the
beef was
beef.
over, it's not like they just got straight back into making videos. A month passed, then 2 months passed, and there were still no uploads to the Sidemen channel. It would only be in January 2018, approximately 9 months after the previous upload, that a new video would be posted to the channel, announcing the commencement of Sidemen Sundays.
Well, there's going to be Sidemen Sundays. We're going to try and upload every single Sunday.
But why would they randomly
Woo! We're still on that.
Yeah.
Still on that.
It's been a fucking struggle, but like the amount of times I've been like, we ain't posting this Sunday.
decide that they wanted to upload every single week after not uploading for 9 months? What was their motivation? Well, a little thing that was gaining popularity in 2018 by the name of YouTube Originals.
And the thing that saved the Sidemen was a YouTube Originals.
That is
YouTube
true.
A
Originals.
YouTube Originals saved the Sidemen.
KSI explained that the group decided they wanted to make a YouTube Originals series, a series that only paid subscribers were able to watch
money
on the
decided
YouTube
that.
platform. However, after pitching the idea to YouTube, they were rejected, with YouTube saying that they'd be happy to do the series, but the Sidemen weren't receiving enough views to greenlight the project. So the Sidemen had to come up with an idea to get their view count up.
So we were like, okay, we have to think of a plan. So we were thinking, okay, what would work? And we decided we'd do videos together every week and post it every Sunday.
Only 6 months after announcing that they would be uploading weekly videos, the Sidemen would increase their view count from 1 million per month to 35 million per month. At which point, YouTube would accept their YouTube Originals request and the Sidemen released the Sidemen Show.
Wasn't really it.
Not really, but
They,
sort of,
they came to us,
it's-
said, do you want to do a YouTube Originals? We said yes, but they wanted to put an episode on each of our channels, and we said we want to put it on our group channel, but they didn't accept that. They said the only way you can do that is if you can prove you get views.
Yeah, so they didn't even ask us to do weekly videos. They just said, like, get a few videos on the channel to get it pumping, please. And then we were like, actually, let's test this and see.
Yeah.
And it yeah.
So it's close.
Stuck with it.
That's close.
Close, yeah, close.
Your wife, I've got a knife.
Now, as KSI explained,
I had a lot of fun on the Sidemen show, you know.
some of them were fun.
No, like
some
maybe
of
not
them were
the final product, but actually just cutting about in different countries, just shooting this shit.
Yeah.
We need to do more like more with like holiday videos. I miss those.
Yeah,
I miss
for
traveling
sure.
and filming. So fun.
I'm saying the entire Sidemen show, like even though it was a bit of a stinker in the end, like it was all worth it just to go in zero gravity. That's my thing. I'm so
really
glad I did
upset
that.
I'm really upset how quick I got ill in Zero Gravity. You know how everyone
You were money
feeling-
early, weren't you?
I was about we did what 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was about 3. I did 3 like fun, and then after that it was
You felt, yeah.
I was fine until the end, and then I got spun by some random Russian don. I was finished.
the Sidemen show didn't actually do much for their channel as a whole.
The YouTube Originals happened. It didn't really do much, but we gained so much from it.
But what it did do was get the creators into a habit of making regular videos together. And considering they were now receiving around 35 million views every month on the channel, Sidemen Sundays would continue. These 35 million views every single month would grow the Sidemen to 3 million, 4 million, and eventually 5 million subscribers in June 2019, at which point they would upload a video that would change the history of their channel forever.
Yo, what's up and welcome to Sidemen Real Life Tinder. We all know how this
was so late for this one as
Various
well.
girls from all over the country will
I was
swipe
like half an hour
right if
late.
they're interested and left if they're not.
It was KSI's idea in the beginning. A bizarre idea, of course, but an idea that would exceed the expectations of every single one
Bro,
of the
I just
members.
clocked how
To set up
basic it
Tinder
was.
as if it were a real-life experience.
back then.
Real women,
Yeah, we
real
don't have a
rejection,
Tinder
and a
board, there's no
whole
yes or
bunch
no.
of terrible pickup lines.
Hi, I'm KSI. I'm 25 and I'm rich and famous.
He gets off
Something
so
about this
easily in
video
you know.
resonated with fans better than anything else. Perhaps it was the comedy or simply the attractiveness of the girls involved in the video, but the performance was absolutely unmatched on the Sidemen channel.
Oh wait, he means the performance of the video. I thought you meant us. I'm like, great performance, guys.
No, we did well. We did actually good lines there. It was decent.
And in a month, the video became the most popular upload on their channel. After almost a year of
we were
averaging
gassed at that
35
point.
million views every
Do
single
you know what's mad, right? If you look at that graph, we were like pretty locked in at 30 mil a month for a year.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the ceiling. Like, I really thought,
Yeah.
like, you know, we might like touch 50 like we did in May 19. But it just, like, that shows YouTube. Like, you, even if you're making really good videos, you have to stick at it for like over a year. Like, we did 50 Sidemen Sundays during that year, and it's only like after that it started popping.
Well,
I
it's just
told
like-
the whole time as well.
It's
Yeah.
like one video puts you up to the next level and then it kind of stays
Yeah.
there.
The Tinder in real life video boosted their average views
There.
to 85 million.
Yeah.
And then we kind of stuck
Then
around there.
115 million only 2 months later, at which point they would upload
Tinder
Tinder in
2,
real
yeah.
life number 2.
Your hair is quite nice, and you seem like good fun. So if I give you this rose, will you finger my bum?
This video once again racked up a massive 15 million views in the first week and has gained a little over 50 million views to this day. These videos ultimately boosted their subscriber count, passing 6 million and 7 million, edging them closer and closer to that 10 million subscriber milestone. But in order to cross that milestone, the Sidemen would have to think outside of the box. They couldn't just keep making Tinder in real life
Yes, we
videos all
could.
the way up until Tinder in real life
And we will.
episode 63. They needed a new idea that would help the growth of the channel. The group would eventually find this new idea. However, the idea would not come in the form of a video or, say, a meet and greet, but rather in a slightly unconventional event.
So, the fight's been announced today, November 9th.
This is nothing to do with
Staples Center in
Sidemen.
LA.
Yeah,
I thought it was
this is
just a
crazy.
volley
On the
video.
4th of September
Yeah, that was the
2019,
perfect setup
KSI,
to
the
do, like-
most subscribed Sidemen of the 7, would announce that he would be
It did-
rematching
it did.
Logan
I mean,
Paul in another
inadvertent-
boxing
Nah, it
match
did,
after his
like,
first fight ended
yeah.
in a draw.
This definitely helped us.
And while this was extremely exciting for KSI himself, it also began to provide numerous video and growth ideas for the Sidemen. Fight
podcasts.
predictions, podcast topics, and a load of other content, all racking up millions of views for the Sidemen channel.
We're going to be talking about the KSI versus Logan Paul 2 fight, November 9th. We're going to be giving out thoughts on the build-up, our prediction of how the fight's going to go.
KSI would go on to win the fight against Logan Paul.
That moment is that moment is amazing.
And it's safe to say that the Sidemen were absolutely
Look at us.
stoked.
Ecstatic, euphoria, relieved, it's over. The whole process is finally over.
The event ultimately boosted the growth and exposure for KSI, and since he's often considered to be the front man of the Sidemen, this growth would trickle down to each of the Sidemen channels. The fight as a whole was excellent for the overall long-term growth of the
WSI
Sidemen
helping
channel,
all
and
the
in
boys
conjunction
in.
with a consistent upload schedule, the formation of numerous unique video ideas, and years of good old hard work, the Sidemen channel would eventually hit 10 million subscribers on the 30th of November 2020.
Welcome to the Sidemen channel. Diamond like button open.
YouTube would send each creator a 10 million subscriber button, which was somewhat hilarious as only 2 out of the 7 creators had hit 10 million on their personal channels.
Well done,
Therefore,
Harry.
for 5 of the Sidemen, it was their first 10 million.
You're nearly there, bro. You're back here.
You've got 2 others, so you don't even care.
What
And
do you
2,
mean? This is my first one.
Since hitting 10 million subscribers 4 months ago, the Sidemen have only continued to grow, hitting 11 million subscribers on the main channel, 5 million on More Sidemen, 3 million on Sidemen Reacts, and 1 million on Sidemen Shorts. The Sidemen have shown that when harnessing the skills and complexity of 7 different individualized YouTubers, the channel that results is certainly something to behold.
Oh, well, boys.
Hey!
How lovely.
Hey!
That was a
Feel
nice,
good.
nice 20 minutes of him just licking our ass.
Fairly accurate.
Yeah, fairly
It's
accurate.
good,
Yeah, and now if you guys have watched that video, you know the little discrepancies that we just, polished up. So, yeah. Now you know. Now you know how we done it. How we did it. 10 years later. Subscribe, turn on notifications, continue the journey. Who knows what's next? See you all then.
Au revoir.
Peace.